This is history. Founded by Cee-Rock. This is history. Founded by Cee-Rock.
Yo, Shakespeare, kick that rhyme you made back in '84. Yo, I don't know, homie, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of old. Yo, man, trust me, your old jam still slam.
Okay, yo, let's go way back in the days, you know what I'm saying? We used to rhyme and we used to lie and exaggerate.
Go ahead, man, go ahead. So many years go by and I'm still fly. So many years go by and I'm still
Here we
fly.
go. My old jam still slam.
Word 'em up.
My old jam still slam. My old jam still slam. Word 'em up, yo, my old jam still slam. Please don't leave until this rhyme's completely over. Back in the days when my pops used to drive a Nova, things were the same. I always wanted fame. My name is Shakespeare. I live up to the name. Woke up one morning and ate my cereal.
Yo, what kind of
Saw my
cereal?
rhymes with your high class material.
What kind of cereal, man?
Coffee to keep me awake. Yo, what's the name of that cereal? Kellogg's Cornflakes. Now I proved to be the freshest MC around here. Is ready to find an empire or a rapper like Shakespeare. Ran into the bathroom, took a quick shower. After I got dressed, let's say it took about an hour. I proceeded to step to find out the room and then got the toothbrush and I brushed off my boomers. I wanted to leave, but something was holding me. I had to get back in the house. Whoops, forgot my keys. Always wore their collar, picture me wearing leaves because my pants are made by Mr. Collar personally.
But it was winter.
Okay, I had my Timberlands on. Went out the house so you could say that I was halfway gone. Flew on the goose country, the temperature is not rising. You might think I'm lying or doing a list to dramatize, but still, let me go on and throw this rhyme in effect. I put the polo scarf around my neck. The set was complete, nothing else to do except to show off my funky fresh hairdo. It was sprinkled and lathered with Gucci shampoo. It had the manageable bounce in the way we look too. Now I got more solutions than even Edison. My rhyme seems to cure, so call it a medicine. Call me intelligent, I'll settle for brilliant. My rhymes are improved, now there's no room for improvement. My old jam still slam. Word 'em up, yo. My old jam still slam. Keep it thinking. My old jam still slam. Word. Now let me tell you who I am. And this is the rough, I rough competitors out. Can you rock this beat? Yes, without a doubt. And yes, I dress fresh, and yes, I dress fancy. Once I bought a chicken from a street called Delancey. There's not many MCs that can deal with me, cause my rhymes are fresh, they come naturally. And I'm a funky rhyme creator, see me now or even later. Across the equator, or TV even beta. Max, it doesn't matter what you watch me on, as long as I make you move until this beat is gone. I was hyped even when I first started rhyming, because I kept on writing my skills are not sharp as the diamonds. So if you're brave enough, then go for yours. As many weak MCs stumble off course and like cotton candy. I'm more than dandy. Take your girl to the beach where it is so sandy. Some swim in water, I walk on top. So even on the ocean, I would still be rock. I do admit I do lie and exaggerate a bit, but back in the day you had to do this so your rhyme could hit on the real tip. In battles, I'm an upsetter. I don't have to curse to make my rhyme sound better. I don't smoke, don't wanna choke like the smell of reefer either. Nah, I don't mess with that, I'd rather leave it to Diva. I make parties liver like MacGyver, I'm a survivor. If there were mermaids, hey, I'll be a diver. I'm MVP, the most valuable player. A rhyme sayer, an MC slayer, an exterminator, and eliminator. No one is a greater or slicker communicator. Peace to every spectator, speak to you later, alligator. Word 'em up, yo. And you know it, my old jam still slam. Keep it kicking, my old jam still slam. Word 'em up, yo, my old jam still slam. All together now. Everybody, come on, come on. Keep it going. Word, harmony, beat slam. Tis cut, still slam. Dance a lot, dances slam. Reality, dances slam. Mo Jam still 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 slam. So many years went by and I'm still fly. So many years went by and I'm still fly.
Fire. Okay. Sorry, live from WBAU 90.3, it's Nick. Sitting here live with Shakespeare, The Last Empire. You probably know these guys in the last few weeks. We've been pushing out pretty hard here. So we decided we bring them in here and interview them and see what's really going on with Shakespeare and The Last Empire. Okay, basically, they're here. Guys, you can introduce yourself.
How you doing? My name is Shakespeare. I'm the rapper from The Last Empire. I got my whole posse in effect. We chilling with Nicole and JD Walker. We about to get busy. Let y'all hear a couple of the tunes that we got. That's slamming. My man dance a lot. He's in effect. It's my dancer. Chief of coordination and all of that stuff. What's up, man? Get busy.
What's up? Dance a lot, you know what I'm saying? AKA Keith, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I coordinate the dances, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Just get wrecked on the dance floor, you know what I'm saying? Right up.
Got my DJ in effect. Tiz Money, T-I-Z Money. My DJ, Emperor Special Effects. He gets wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tiz, he's also my producer. What you gotta say, Tiz, man?
Peace, my name is DJ Tiz Money. The T, the I to the Z, Money. For mass production.
Thank you for that, Tiz. As we move on to the next man on the mic, go ahead.
We got Harmony, the funky drummer, my producer, the emperor of the drums, Congo and all that stuff.
Come with more.
You're busy, Harm. What's up, man? He does harm to the beats.
Alright, my name is Harmony. You spelled it H-A-R Money. Not like the sister Harmony, she flies too, but just dropping beats, you know, keep it on track.
Right up. Got my little brother, Alexander the Great. He's also my dancer. He does everything in the group. You know what I'm saying? My man, he drops some beats, he rhymes, and he gets busy on the dance floor. ATG, what's up, man? Alexander the Great. What you gotta say, yo?
He's speechless, guys.
He got a lot to say. He's holding it in. He's ready to bust out.
Don't hold back. Can't find his paper.
Don't hold back. Let it all loose.
Let's say what's up, man. Let's say what's up.
Alright, this is Alexander the Great, Last Emperor.
What's up?
He's in effect. You know what I'm saying? Word up, the youngest and most destructive dancer. We got my man Cee-Rock the Fury. He's down with Squad Supreme. Squad Supreme is a family, sort of like the Juice Crew, except our style is much more different. So, yo, Fury, what you got to say, yo?
Yes, I'd like to give a few shout-outs. Hello, salutations, how welcome more. This is Cee-Rock the Fury, master of psychological intellect and the non-new Jack Black Power Pack poet, the mentor of Squadron Supreme, and lifetime buddy.
Explain the song.
Yo, he's rolling with the Last Empire. His group is rolling with the Last Empire real strong, you know what I'm saying? We pushing Squad Supreme to the top. We got my man straight from Europe. That's Holland, that is. My man Live, Elvis, he's in effect, you know what I'm saying? He's rolling strong with the Last Empire. And also Squad Supreme.
Yo. Yo, what's up? This is Elvis, the Eli MC. I just want to say I'm the brains behind this all, you know. No legs, just a brain.
That's my man, Cee-Rock the Fury. He also the comedian in the Squad Supreme.
Shakespeare, Last Empire.
Word him up. I like to break down Shakespeare. It means since history I conquer areas and became a king of an empire, solar philosopher and creator of an era. Squad Supreme is an alliance. I become ruthless to enemies. And you don't stop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Peace. Thank you very much. All right, basically, we want to start. Man, tell us how you got started, because we just want to point something out, all right? All these guys here basically have self-produced themselves, okay? So we're talking, look, if they can do it, you can do it. These guys got together, basically put the album together, the group together, they're pulling it all together, all right? So they started, they have their own production company, and they're pushing it out, all right? So basically, we just want to talk about how they got started, all right? How you got started for the people out there?
Okay. Well, as far as music, it started out with me and Harmony.
That's me.
This is Shakespeare speaking, yes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In the poppin' days, you know, I got into rapping, and Harmony used to beatbox with me, you know what I'm saying? He always promised me, he said, yo, we're gonna go with this all the way. What I'm gonna do is save up, you know what I'm saying, all that money instead of buying sheepskins and the bombers like my old Jan Still Slam. He said, yo, I'm gonna buy a beat machine. So he saved up his money, bought a beat machine, and after that, he just got large, and now he got his own studio. He moved to New Jersey, met Tiz Money, my DJ. You know what I'm saying? We looking for a DJ that was fly, not a DJ that just jump on stage, you know what I'm saying, that's whack just for show. We needed a DJ that could just get wrecked. And you know what I'm saying, Tiz Money was the man for the job.
Effects.
You know, my man danced a lot. He lives right next door to me. And we always been friends like that. So You know, he was always the rhythm man, you know what I'm saying? He always knew how to dance. So he came by, you know, got down with me, started doing a little something. My little brother got into it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the family, my father got down with it, he's managing me. My little brother got down, he started dancing. My man Reality, which is not here right now, he's also my dancer, so is Dia and Wanda, they got down. And after that, you know what I'm saying, we all got together and started the Last Empire.
Drop it.
My man Fury and my man E-Live, Demo the Microphone, Cheek Ice the Lady Lover, they all down with Squad Supreme. Cut Wizard Easy D, all down with Squad Supreme. Squad Supreme is large.
On and on.
Word up.
Chucky.
I'll be here all night if I name all the names.
BWP, NWA.
Yeah. I mean, we just want to basically, point out, because the Last Empire, like I said, it's not a set group, alright? So, basically all it said is Shakespeare, right?
Yeah,
Shakespeare and the name, basically.
Yeah.
Just one member.
Yeah, there's no specific members of the Last Empire. As long as you're thinking positive, you can be down.
Right, exactly.
You can be down.
They be like, Shakespeare, the Last Empire, Tis the Last Empire.
Put a
entry fee of $500.
$600.
Last Empire represents an organization. It's always expanding if you qualify.
Exactly.
Now with
Yeah,
you know what
I mean?
So speaking of qualifying, okay, what do you want people to know about you, the message you're giving out to them? So just in case, you know.
Well, we base all our stuff on this, on what me and Dance a lot would like to call free expression. You know what I'm saying? You just express yourself the way you really feel, no fronting, you know what I'm saying? Because we all just trying to be ourselves.
Like
you know what I'm saying? Brothers trying to come out right now talking about they all of this, they hardcore and, you know, cursing up a storm and they come from here and they the roughest, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some days you feel mean, so, you know, that's why I might kick a little destructive rhyme. Some days you just relax, you kick a little rhyme. Sometimes you just chilling with your boys, you want to kick a little smooth rhyme and stuff like that. So that's why our style is versatile. And that's the image we try to project is just being ourselves, just having fun with the music. That's what it's all about.
Another thing about us is, you know what I'm saying, we consider ourselves a family. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being just a crew or, you know what I'm saying, brothers out there just trying to, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily trying to get a rep with other people, you know what I'm saying, trying to prove something to ourselves. Us as young black brothers, you know what I'm saying, we are family and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get at point.
Yeah, I mean, that's the hardest thing now, because a lot of brothers, you know, we were speaking about this before, Shakespeare, they're not exactly going in the right way or basically on the positive tip, and it's hard because if you don't see other brothers out there going the same way you are and everything like that, I mean, it can get very discouraging. So I think that's, you know,
definitely
very important to point out that, you know, I mean, you're not the only ones. There are a lot of guys out there, you know, I mean, not the only ones basically thinking that way, and it's hard. Like, if you don't run into these people, you're like, well, am I the only one, you know, dropping positive lyrics and I'm not dogging women or dogging, you know, like that's other cultures and everything.
Yeah, that's probably what kept us on track. We probably bumped into a couple of positive people that, you know, dropped a little knowledge on us.
Yeah. Because, I mean, versatility is very important.
Yeah,
I mean, like
definitely.
you said, one day you wake up and it's a nice day, so you're gonna, you know, you're gonna sing about that, or maybe one day you go for a job interview, you don't get it. You might be upset because maybe someone else in there got it, or something happened to you that day, or whatever.
I definitely feel that that's gonna help us in the future because we won't be trapped in one style.
Yeah.
You know, we get us roll with the punches, go with the flow.
I like to add on that.
Yes, go ahead.
We have a large listening audience consisting of black, whites, etc. Now, we could go you know, kick the black material and stuff like that for the underground, and that's fine and all. But we want to extend ourselves. We don't want to limit ourselves to underground, because that limits your profit of records and your audience. So if you right. No, it's not only money. It's just principle.
Yeah.
We want to kick it to all aspects of all, you know, different kinds of people, whether it's black or white and stuff, because we want all people to enjoy our music. We don't want our material limited to like particular people. We don't want like explicit lyrics on our album like that. We wanted things spread so parents could buy it for the children and they could love it. Parents could listen to it in front of their kids and they can enjoy our material. So we want to extend ourselves and don't limit our material to one particular category.
I think that's good, because a lot of groups out there now are scared, like if they cross over, it's going to be like, well, you're not really down or something like that. And I don't really think it's all about that.
I don't think it's about that. I think, you should go with the, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, brothers is trying to get paid, you know? Like my man Harmony just not said, you know what I'm saying? So, really, I want some dollars in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do as far as mugging somebody or, you know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
you're doing it in a positive way.
Selling rocks in the corner,
definitely, you know what I'm saying? We on the negative tip. You know what I'm saying? I like all types of music, first of all, and maybe that's why, you know, we're existing like this. But, I like all kinds of music, so
I would go into anything. I mean, if I'll kick a pop rap, I'll kick anything. Right now, I just want to prove that Shakespeare's the greatest of this time. That's all I'm trying to do. Personally, you know. I mean, that's my personal goal. You know, to show that I'm the most creative rapper in the world.
Personally, there's nothing wrong with crossing over.
Right.
You know, because a lot of brothers say that if you cross over, you consider it a sellout. But what you're doing is that you're expanding. You're expanding your talent. You're not only, you know, kicking your rough lyrics. Now you're going to another category. You already know you can rock the brothers. Now it's time to rock the rest of the crowd, rock the rest of the 3/4 of the earth, you know? Let them enjoy our material. You just don't want to keep it in one category because then you get lost in the shuffle like all these other so-called rappers that try to go underground. So we don't want to be like that. We don't want to be like one of them ships buried, sinking, you know, like Davy Jones' locker.
I mean, that definitely shows your versatility, if anything, anyway. I mean, because if you can appeal to all those groups of people with one song, I mean, that has to say something right there, and I think that's what a lot of people don't understand.
Some people don't appreciate it, but I'm glad there's people like you out there.
Yeah, I mean, there's more, seriously, and that's what it is. I mean, because it's not, like I said, if you can do it and you can appeal to everyone, shoot, you want everyone playing your music, all right? You pull up next to a car and it's like, yeah, Mo, dance those plans. It's like, oh,
or you rappers don't attempt it at home.
I know, do not do what we are doing.
You can do it, you know what I'm saying? Don't make a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, we're not just rappers now. See, a lot of people think it's just a rap game. But see, we do our music too. Like I play keyboards and stuff, harmonies into his beat machine, just as good as any drummer out there. You know, then you got Tiz Money on the on the wheels and whatnot. You know, just cutting up a storm like Shakespeare says and whatnot. Then you got the dancers. We don't do these dances like everybody else do, like Geraldo. We got the funk stuff. You know, we kick our own material and stuff like that. You know, and it's all original. You know, we even sing. I kick them with the lyrics and stuff, and I also sing, but I'm not going to sing now. You know, I'm going to let y'all hear it later.
Thank you very much.
We're out of business.
No.
But I can woo too. Nah. Ain't nobody going to throw no boots at me.
Who, me?
No, I mean, no.
Them with the microphone?
No, fair. No, but basically what we're going to do, all right, right now we're going to move into school hit. Take a little break.
All right.
Hang in there. Hang in there. Read is fundamental, peace.
Oh man, look at the time. I'm late to school again. To get my education, just like all the other kids all around the nation. But my days are different and sort of rare, yet happens every single day of the school year. I woke up today to check my pocket for money. Then I go to school, I show my program and ID. Put on a smile when I pass the inspectors. Get rid of my 45 because of metal detectors. Look at my watch, see the times that I arrive. See my homeboy F coach, I say what's up and give him 5. Continue walking until I reach the class, then step at the door to watch a couple girls pass. I step in the door, say later to my friend. Teacher starts ripping, saying Roy yell it again after school. Says 8 o'clock, you say yes, but it's 8:10. Just sit down, what about your books? They got a pen. I said a pen, now come on. To me that's kind of whack, cause my brain mentally enables me to keep intact to a vision that would've ever vanished. She said keep your big words for chemistry, this class is Spanish. I said well I can do that too. Uno, dos, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right down my block there's a door, pero nuts in my pocket, I have mucho dinero. I drop MC's logo, I'm a superhero. Ask the teacher for my grade, and she said 0. I got pissed off, the bell went off. So I packed up my books and then I broke north. Went to art, history, math, and then gym school. Some people in some ball, smackboard, and grab the rim. But I get my kicks when I go to lunch. Drink a fruit punch and all the chips I munch. Listen to people rhyme, then I begin. I ask for a beat, then I begin to say a rhyme or two. Then a crew is through. Break out the box cause it has to be new. I complete my rhymes and the girls start to yell. Finish up seconds before the bell. Go through the rest of my classes, even if they're hard. Why to get a good grade on my report card. Pack away my books and my microphone. Zip up my goose, pull down my hat, and I go home. School hit, hang in there. You gotta hang in there. School hit, yo, you gotta hang in there. You gotta hang in there. School hit, hang in there. You gotta hang in there. I got tired and bored of the same routine, so I transferred schools for a different type of scene. Began to mature and took life seriously. growing like a new tree. Took a good look at myself and I had a scare. I got a plan for my future, yeah, in my rap career. I seen doom, I was building my own tune, so I stopped cutting class to battle in the lunchroom. Now every day I would go, keep my rep real low, so people would not know it was me the rap bro. You know, I played a sticker, never said a rhyme, and I even started coming to school on time. I even studied the nights, I could've hung out with the gang so I could knock out my senior year with a bang. Now I'm more like a homeless created by a bomb. Graduating style plus goes to the senior prom. I couldn't blame them, but most of my friends found it strange. They said, what Shakespeare? Doing homework for a change. After a while, I started busting out good grades. I was so bright, my teachers had to wear shades. And on graduation day, I smelled the aroma of a freshly printed high school diploma. Finished my last years like a breath of fresh air. Now I pursue my career to become a millionaire. High school went quick, now that I look back, and I'm glad my parents pushed me and they kept me intact. Now I'm in college gaining knowledge, which to me is cool. And my advice to you is try your best to stay in school. School hit, hang in there, yo, you gotta hang in there. School hit, yo, you gotta hang in there, you gotta hang in there. School hit, hang in there, you gotta hang in there. You gotta hang in there, you gotta hang in there.
We're back. The Shakespeare and the Last Empire. Basically dropping off from what we left, speaking about production, I think you made an important point where we said this at the beginning, but you stated how this is all, you know, everyone is totally involved in the making of the whole group, which I think is very important for people to know. Like you said, you know, your instruments and, you know, you're doing the rapping, the DJ, the producing. And I think a lot of people, what happens, they get caught up in that because they come out with a concept. And instead of thinking they can do it themselves, you know, or finding people, you know, friends basically, or people you can trust to do it, they go somewhere and they have a lot of problems where they get taken advantage of. So did you find it wasn't a problem? I mean, was it, okay, basically what I'm trying to ask, was it like certain one of y'all were just interested in that avenue and then you all just like clicked and brought it in together or something? How did that work or?
Well, started making beats with the mouth, you know, so I just kept, you know, I just kept with it, and, you know, then, you know, like Shakespeare said, I saved up a little bit of cash flow and bought me a drum machine and had to get taught on it. So, you know, went in the basement, started learning, sitting there hours, you know, just basically practicing. Then I moved to Jersey. Then I met up with Tiz, and he was just learning too, so we basically grew together with the music. You know. Come on, don't cut me off like that. But basically, you know, I was going to start my little, you know, lonely path. Come from Philadelphia, you know, Pennsylvania, Philly. But anyway, just like Anthony, I was transferred to Willingboro, New Jersey. And it's like there I was starting to, you know, make beats, you know, after school, you know. Sometimes I'll probably do the bad thing and cut school sometimes, you know. Hey, you know what? I'm bugging. No, but for real. Alright, you know, I've been making beats on my own. My brother, he be rapping sometimes. I used to rap back in the break dance days, and I used to have everybody used to dance for me or whatever. And then when I found Anthony one day in English class, you know, doing the school thing, I guess, you know, it's like basically he stopped by one day, he checked me out, and like, so I'm just like, you know, I'm a sampler, and I like to make beats with other music and get music together to make my own music or project their music and everybody else. It's like a unity thing, music-wise. But he came over his drum machine he saved up for in New York, and I brought out my samples and, you know, some of my scratching techniques, and we just got together and came out. And after years came on, you know, he introduced me to Roy and the rest of the Squadron Supreme, you know, people out here in Squadron, and
anyway, ain't
the last empire in the whole entire world. But basically, you know, as we went on, the years went on, we came up with the name and we got together and got larger.
Basically. Yeah. No, but I think Harmony made a good point where basically, you know, you stated that you had to practice at it, okay? And a lot of times people think it's like you get this talent or whatever, right? You just wake up and all of a sudden you can do the beatbox and stuff like that. And I don't know, that just goes to prove that if you do, you know, practice whatever, you get good at it and you can do it. Because like I said, a lot of times it's so quick to let someone else do it for us, you know, when it's something we can find somebody, we can train ourselves, and basically, you know, that's how we can get a lot more of what we have out here. Because we can
have patience with me because when I first started, it was like real bad, you know.
But you persevered.
It was the family thing, like Dan Salak said. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I kept on is because, you know, the boys around the way would be like, "Yo, you're deaf." You know, I mean, without that. I mean, there's other guys that, you know, most people got friends, they tell me they're deaf and they lying to them. Like, you don't get too far, you know. But they kept on encouraging me, you know, and being that me and Harmony were so close friends and stuff, you know, we always decided that we was going to do this, you know, do this together and come out with this whole Shakespeare and the Last Empire concept. But without him, I don't think that, you know, all this would be possible.
Thank you.
Another point that me and Roy is always making, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything fitted in so perfectly, you know what I'm saying? Roy was the rapper, me and my man Ron, Reality, was the dancers, Anthony was the beat maker, he met up with, you know what I'm saying, Tiz Money, the DJ, you know what I'm saying? There was never, you know, a conflict in interest, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had you know what I'm saying, had their mind set on, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get large, we gonna make a record, you know what I'm saying, ever since we doing shows at the Black Spectrum for free. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, where do you think you all fit in? What makes you distinct, you know, like different from the other groups that have here? Different, if not different, or similar?
Oh, I have to say what makes us different.
Versatile styles.
Versatile styles, yes.
And that we write our own lyrics.
Yes.
And recite them.
No lip syncing.
The age factor.
Yeah.
Most of the group members are young.
On the drinking.
So I mean, I'm the old part of the posse.
That's father time.
We're all under the drinking age. You know? Don't say nice words.
Just mystic water.
Mineral water.
And right now, with our group, you can do almost anything. I mean, like you got, for example, you have Brand Nubians and Leaders of the New School, which is like 3-4 rappers. You know, we can do that. You know, me, Dan Salak got busy on the track with Tiz Money. I can go solo. I can fucking anything.
Like you said, right? I mean, it could be 2, 10.
Symphonies, I got the Squad Supreme behind me, so we, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
We like Dan Salak said, there's chemistry in the group.
You know what I'm saying? We got commercial stuff, we got destructive, we got, you know what I'm saying, stuff that send out, you know what I'm saying? Most of our stuff sends out a message, you know what I'm saying? And then we got a love song on it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Was it a dream? Yeah, love song.
Well, yeah, you got a slamming love song.
Slamming.
Squadron Supreme isn't like only a group, you know, with good material and stuff. We like to get busy, you know, drop a little bomb, drop a little sign. And yes, we do, like, you know, like this other sucker MCs, which we call them whatnot, because they give people like us a bad name. Now, I'm not knocking these people in the sense of being human beings, but I am knocking them, you know, for them trying to be something they're not perpetrating to be great lyrics, you know, great lyricists and stuff like that. And then come off with corny music, you know, and that stuff like that, and just big disappointment. You know, just makes you real upset. You know, so we want to give the people, you know, what they need to hear, what they want to hear. See, this is why I call some people brain dead picklehead illiterates, right? Now, a lot of people get upset when I call people brain dead picklehead illiterates, but that just basically means it's like people around the way that just want to get down on the bandwagon, that don't go to school and all that stuff. We want people with education to listen to our stuff, people that can comprehend and not just listening to a song with a funky beat with bad curse and bad vocabulary like that, because that comes a dime a dozen. We want to show and prove that, you know, we got our own thing going on here, and it's on the positive tip.
Right.
That way, everybody can listen and everybody can enjoy it.
Listen to the lyrics and not just what's
brain dead picklehead lyrics can step off until they get an education.
But a lot of people say that too. So I mean, you don't have to feel bad about saying that. A lot of groups are like, you know, they're just putting out these lyrics, or like you said, they don't mean anything, or you know, they're degrading to certain people and stuff like that. And I mean, you don't realize the effect that like your lyrics have on a lot of people if you really listen to the words and stuff like that.
Wash your mouth.
So. It all started with the fun. You know what I'm saying? We always started. We enjoy what we're doing. You know, I enjoy writing raps and stuff and serving kids. And you know, Harmony enjoys, you know, making music. Dance a lot, enjoys dancing. So that's how really it started.
See, there's nothing wrong with battling. See, like boxing.
Right.
People like to see Tyson pulverize victims. So in a sense, say we're doing it, but it's legal. I mean, we don't make people bleed unless we, say a rhyme. We hit them so bad that they commit suicide or something. Yeah. That's the only thing, But that's gonna be kind of hard to prove in court. But anyway, on a serious tip, we like to, do a little damage because that's what rapping's about. People like to see competition, like verbal attacks. So that's what we do. It's like mine against your mind.
Really
which mind is greater? Which one got the best intellect? Which one could come across with the better vocabulary and comprehension?
Who has the power of the mental flow?
And it just happens to be
how Squad Supreme really started too. We started out as a battling crew. Right. Started out in Andrew Jackson when I met them with Mike Capone. We started with Cee-Rock the Fury. We started Squad Supreme. And it was really, we just go and terrorize kids, battling and stuff right now, doing, we just got a name out, everybody knew that Squad Supreme, and kids wouldn't, walk around our area with rap jackets on. But there is a little sad story that comes to the Squad Supreme little saga. Alright. Now, there was a lot of people going around saying that they was down with Squad Supreme and getting beat, which was now making us look bad. People was coming up to us saying, yo, Squad Supreme is soft. It's not us. It's these phony wannabes that's saying that they down with Squad Supreme. So what we did was we had to cut all the dead wood out of here. Right? So basically we limit us. See, this is why we said we bring down only people that's talented and good, because we don't want to, bring people in and whatnot. Then they bring bad reflection on us. No offense, but it's a music thing. If you're not with the music, then you shouldn't be in it.
Right, but it takes time to because a lot of people get involved and they don't want to get the commitment and stuff like that. And it does.
Hit the bricks and we get a new crew. Get some other people and stuff like that. So now we got Shakespeare and stuff like that. And we just got the power team going on, not Nintendo. We got the power team going on, just doing a little damage.
Even expand over to Europe.
Squad Supreme expands all the way to Europe.
Mental flux for the globe.
Washington.
All over the continental U.S.
Afghanistan, Albuquerque,
Philadelphia.
But speaking of that, like you said, you have problems with people and stuff like that. What advice would you give to, people coming out today? Other guys.
Leave that crack alone.
Okay. You gotta hang in there. Word up. Well, the advice I have to give them is
be yourself. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Definitely.
Not really, because a lot of baseheads be themselves. Don't be a basehead. Be something positive.
But be positive, and find out what positive is to you.
Use a law that I use called common sense. You can't go wrong. Use your common sense. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, before we even forget, man, we like to give a shout out to Kenny Davis. He's like a man I've been watching over us. He's like, one of them birds that be circling over us, making sure we don't do no wrong and stuff like that. And a peace to my brother, the Love Child. He'll be coming out soon.
Giant shout out to my father that made this all possible.
Big Roy.
You know what I'm saying? Invested in us, dropped us in the studio because everybody else was fronting on us. But that's okay, we're gonna get ours.
Strictly Spanish and flamboyant. We gotta give a shout out to him.
Word up.
90s manager.
But that's Big Roy. I like to say shout out to my mom. I like to say what's up to the Marine family, you know what I'm saying? The Goddard family, the Porter family. I like to say what's up to the Bryson family. Got to say what's up to the Basket family, the Capers.
Peace to Deja Vu.
The Gay family, the White family.
All the family.
I like to say what's up to the Real Art Productions out in Southside, you know what I'm saying? They be getting busy. Up at, my man Percy P up at the radio station,
Listening crew.
My man Drop, you know what I'm saying? Up to my man Shaka Capone, my man Big Roy, you know what I'm saying? My sister and brother James and Janice, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Lyle, Mr. Bush,
Molly Dixon.
Like say
we're not into politics.
Like say it's up to the whole 203rd posse.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nashville crew.
Nah.
The Thomason family.
Alright, Kevin, I'm gonna make a shout out. I'm gonna make a shout out to the people I know in Philadelphia, my family out there, the people I come from. I wanna make a shout out to all the people I grew up with in Willenboro, people like Anthony. Let me break it down. Everybody in Willenboro, so what's up? To my family in Willenboro, my family in Willenboro, my family in Philadelphia. Yeah. Peace.
Peace to Nicole.
I'd like to say what's up to the Porter family, most definitely.
Definitely.
The Steels.
Word up. EPKO. Wildman Steve.
Most definitely. You
Yes.
know it.
Yo,
And,
gotta do it to the Gatlin Posse.
Gatlin
Word up.
Basically, wait, before we get into the last song, I want to ask you about the songs on the album. Were there any songs that basically inspired you in any way or have like a particular message behind them?
My conscience.
Yes, definitely my conscience.
Most definitely.
The song was real deep.
Yeah.
Scuba gear deep.
Yo, all I ask people is to listen to my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the lyrics, I'm dropping a lot of knowledge.
Yes. So where is the album available? So we can let
well, you
people
can
know.
find it in the Coliseum, that's on Jamaica Avenue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's in Dynasty Records, they pushing out records. Other people be fronting.
Yeah.
You
Bitching
know
on
what I mean?
names though.
And they ain't have to change the second in this interest.
A lot of those stores going like
Gotta say
50% of your
respect.
To Daily
Stuff
News,
anyway.
Daily News, most definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
He
yeah.
rock
News.
my man Shadow.
Yeah,
Oh
Shadow.
yeah, Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom, most definitely.
Well, basically, I want to say thank you for all y'all coming down here.
I'd like to thank you.
Being on the show.
I'd like to give a
Shout
shout
out
out to WBAU staff
You know what I'm saying?
for looking out and giving us a chance.
Anytime, like I said, anytime.
I'd like to say peace to me one more time.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna basically go into Was It a Dream? Was that the little love song you were talking about?
Yeah.
You're
Let's
for the
get it
girls
started.
and all the fly girls in the world.
Peace to Lynette Queen
Feel
for
the
singing for
girls.
us.
One more
Feel the harem.
Y'all gotta see them do Was It Just a Dream live, man. They do some temptation moves and stuff. Snap their fingers and do that doo-wop stuff, man. Yo, it's funky.
Peace to the
We'll look
L-Line
for it.
emphasis.
Peace to
We
Fury
outta
Force.
here.
All right, peace out.
Peace to life.
Later.
Later, yo.
ATG, peace.
Peace and ice cream.
Every night, I have the same dream of the perfect evening with you. It goes sorta like this. I believe that dreams come true. Girl, especially when I'm with you. Now if I'm just dreaming, please don't wake me up. Let me tell you what I'll do for you. Come and pick you up from my hard days of work, and I'll hit you with the hits to make your hormones berserk. I'll open up the door, you'll step inside of my ride. Out of my whole entire hair, my future like my best bride. Sweet nothings in my air will be most of the talk as we cruise down the streets of a quiet New York. At every red light, I have to gaze in your eyes, and then I fall into a show which I cannot tell lies. We like says go, but the heat never dies. I got one hand on the wheel, the other up and down your thighs. I arrive at our destination. Step out of my seat, we have to creep, we can't speak because my neighbors are asleep. Go to the front of my house before I open up the door. Sweetie, are you sure you're ready for what is in store? She grabbed my arm and said the time has come. As soon as you said that, my heart was beating like a drum. I gotta know, was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? I wanna know, was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? I wanna know, was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? Girl, I wanna know. Step inside my crib, we're behind closed doors. Make yourself feel at home, cause what is mine is yours. Massage your shoulder as we stand by the window. Real nice and slow as we watch the moon glow. Lower the blinds because some neighbors are nosies, and I'll dim the lights and we'll start to get cozy. Sit down on the couch, move down to the rug, lay my head on your lap after we laugh and we hug. Full trust in each other, so our hearts will pour and we'll make mad love right on the living room floor. Passion starts to burn like the fireplace. I want my feelings to be sunk, so I'll put on baby face. Now everything is fine, we have the right setting. Even have a towel handy before we both start sweating. Nipple on your ears, then whisper ideas of what we can do if we go upstairs. Then we'll take that trip up to my bedroom, and my whole house lingers with the smell of your perfume. Got to my bed, then we slipped under the sheets. Every night I go to sleep, the same dream repeats. I gotta know, was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? I wanna know, was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? No, I gotta know, was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? Was it just a dream? For a dream like this was too good to be true. I gotta know. I woke up this morning and turned on the lights. There was no girl in sight. Was it real last night? It must have been a dream, so I said, what the heck? Until I looked into the mirror and seen hickeys on my neck. That's exactly when I heard noises in my kitchen, so I sat back on my bed and I started to listen. How do you like your tea? Is what the voice said. It was the same girl from my tea bringing me breakfast in bed. It was not just a dream, just a dream, just a dream. It was not just a dream, just a dream, just a dream. It was not just a dream, just a dream, just a dream. It was not just a dream. Well, now I know. Dreams come true.
FM 90.3 WBAU, Garden City to be true. Shakespeare in the Last Empire. Well, thanks, guys, for coming up and hanging out and spending time with us. Thank you, Nikki, for that intensive interview and extensive hard work all week long. And Natalie, of course, with your assistance on the First World News, what do we call it? Entertainment News feature? That's what it is. You know, forgive me, I'm a little tired. I was supposed to be at the Ray Charles show and make it. But anyway, we're having fun up here at WBAU. Jimmy Bruce is in the house. A WBAU alumnus. Where is he? Oh, I think he's behind me now. There he is. Oh my God. Jimmy Bruce. Live on location. He happens to be located in our studios right now, but he has a news feature coming up for us at 2 o'clock. So we want you to stay tuned for that, and it'll be a regular feature of the JD Walker Show. Nick, thanks again. We'll peace out, and I know next week she'll have another interesting group up here in the studios for you to check out on the JD Walker Show. Keep it where it is, FM 90.3 WBAU, Garden City, New York, with passes to give away to attend any United Arts Theater of your choice. You can win by simply dialing 877-6903, area code 516.